The ruling party in Edo State is the All Progressive Congress, and from the last presidential elections, we knew that it might not be an easy pie for APC to retain the state. What do you think that your party can put in place, or what are those measures that your party is already putting in place to make sure that when it comes to the Gubernatorial elections, they'll be able to hold on to Edo State or win Edo State outrightly?
Edo is an APC state. We have been and we will remain an APC controlled state. Firstly, because our history, the history of politics in this state is one that favors the progressive ideology. People are very learned, educated, and are in constant search for a better society and a better life. Secondly, if you look at the history of the party from the days of ACN, and then APC, you would recall that we were quite instructive and did quite a lot in the formation of APC as a party. So we see ourselves as very core to the party. It's not by accident that the son of Edo State is the chairman of the party. We are the only APC controlled state in the south of Nigeria, and that it explains quite a lot of our affinity with the party. But above all, APC as a party has done very well, much better than the other party that had the opportunity, that ruled the state 8 years before we came into power. The performance of this government, of the APC government in Edo State, has been sterling by any standards. The amount of infrastructural work that's been done, the amount of work we've done with our educational system, but more importantly, the sense of order, the sense of governance, the sense of ownership and participation in the polity, which we came up with 7.5 years ago, has come to redefine our society, has come to redefine what the state is about. And so when you look at all of this, look at the history, you look at the performance of the party, you look at the personalities behind the party, both at the state and national level, clearly it will be strange if any other party but APC continues to rule Edo State.
APC, from your own perspective, most likely is going to win Edo State. Will win Edo State. Now, someone is got to be the face of APC when it comes to the election. What is that thing that you're bringing on board that will give you an edge over other aspirants?
I was very much an integral part of the coming into being of ACN in Edo State. I worked very closely to design the blueprint, particularly the economic blueprint for Governor Oshomole, with which we have governed Edo State. I have been the chairman of the economic and strategy team of Edo State since the inception of this administration. And so I can legitimately lay claim to the fact that I'm very much a part of what has happened in Edo State in the last 8 years. So I understand everything. I would say practically every policy we have undertaken. I understand where every kobo we have spent in the transformation of Edo came from. I understand why we made the decisions, how and why we made the decisions we made on every policy. I understand where we are today in terms of our policy direction and what we want Edo State to be. I understand that we have not completed the task we set for ourselves. I understand that quite a bit of work still needs to be done. And from that perspective, I think I'm one person who knows clearly what to do next, what steps and what stage we need to take Edo to next, because it's part of a plan which I was part of crafting and creating.
Okay. Finally, after every election, there's always a winner and a loser. What measures or what things would you say your party has put in place to make sure that at the end of the primaries, all aspirants would still work together as a team and not be involved in anti-party activities that may cause your party the election?
As an aspirant, and I think with some of the other aspirants, we've been quite careful the way we run the primaries so far. If you notice, there's not been personal attacks, there's not been mudslinging, because this is an internal contest, contest within a family. We've all put out ourselves to compete within the house as to who we believe the best candidate should be. And whoever emerges will represent all of us as a party. Therefore, some of us, as much as possible, have tried to be quite courteous, quite civil to one another, to just make our points and lay out our credentials as clearly and as civilly as we should. The good thing is that a lot of the contestants are very, very qualified and obeying people, and we've not had the need for the contestation to degenerate into personal attacks. There's absolutely no need for it. And to that extent, if we continue on this path, which I'm sure we will, whoever emerges winner will be accepted, and I'm sure the party will all rally together as a party and support whoever wins to make sure that our party wins the governorship eventually.